What is up, guys? So we're here today with another fantastic deck. Today we're gonna talk about Gengar and Mimikyu. It's a Friday time, so it's a Friday deck, and this is a deck that, well, does not need an introduction, right? Poltergeist, you've got 50 damage for each of trainer card that your opponent has in their hand. With a Whorehouse GX, your opponent can't play any card from their hand, and if you have two energies, well, you both draw up until you have 7 cards. Which is great, but I was like, you know what, okay, there's a classic version with a lock, and that's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna do a classic version with a Fossil Bind lock, which is an item lock here, but I wanted to go with a twist here. I wanted to take it a bit different approach, and my approach is going to be have the Denays, we're gonna have the Crobats, but, well, Raven, wait, this doesn't really work with Omastar, right? Because he says that you have to have, like, as low count of bench mons as possible, so the lock happens. You're completely right, Raven, you're completely right, but what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna use the card that I'm starting to enjoy more and more and more, which is Giovanni's Exile, and that is a twist of this deck here. So you can discard up to 2 of your benched Pokemons that have no damage counters on them, and that's what we want to do, right? So we're gonna establish Omastar, we can help ourselves with the Dene, you know, we can help ourselves with Crobat, and we can always play that Giovanni, you know, to decrease the amount of Pokemons we have on our bench. So let's just go card by card, and then we're gonna move into gameplay pushing, because honestly, this deck freaking rocks. So let's go. 12 Pokemon, 38 trainer cards, and 10 energy. Going from left to right, we have 1 Crobat V, a line of 3-3, Omanite and Omastar. Why we do not have any fossils? Of course, this is our turn 1, right? Pokemon Research Lab that already gives us Omanite. Then, of course, we got 2 Dedanes and 3 Genkyus, right? So Gengar and Mimikyus. Then, moving forward, we have 3 Evolution Instances to find the Omastar, 1 Great Catcher, 1 Ordinary Rod with 3 Pokegears 3.0, 2 Pokemon Communications, again, to find that Omastar, 4 Quick Balls, 4 Stadium Navs. Again, this is crucial. You go first, you attach that energy to your Gengar and Mimikyu, you get that Stadium turn 1. That is crucial. Then we got 3 switches, 2 taxers, so you can move energy from Genki to the Genki, 4 Pokemon Research Labs, 2 Boss Order, 2 Giovanni's Exiles, 1 Malwin 3 Marnies, 3 Researchers, 4 Horror Energy, and 6 Psychic type energy. That is it, that is the whole deck. I mean, it's a straightforward deck, right? You want to lock your opponent as soon as possible and just want to hit them as hard as possible. So let's move on to the gameplay portion and let's check out how this deck runs, because it runs really good. Let's move on. Okay, never mind. Well, that's a start. Okay. The Dene. Let's see. Alright, so we still have Giovanni. So I know the usage of Giovanni in this deck is super confusing, and I know not everyone is gonna like think that I have it in my deck, which is great, and that's kind of what I'm hoping for. But I didn't draw a Stadium, so that's a bummer. But I mean, again, I gotta work with what I got. Because now Giovanni's gonna get rid of 2 of my ones. And again, if he sees that, he's like, you know what, I can play items, I can, you know, I can play more bench. But at the same time, well, it's not always easy to do anything here. If you're kind of dead drawing. So we can evolve Shinx right now if I remember. Alright, so he decided to go that way. Okay. So what? So that's a Marnie into whatever I'm gonna draw and Whorehouse GX. Probably. Man, I don't like that this turn 1 is that important to that deck. To just getting that one stadium. And you play like 4 stadium naps, 4 stadiums, you're like, yeah, that's gonna be great. And then it's not. Alright, so we have the boss's order for that. Marnie. A Great Catcher is cool, but I want to have it for later. Okay, so I have a stadium, I got an energy. I have boss. Okay, so that's an Omanite. There was nothing I could have done right here. So he's not locked yet, he knows that. But I'll lock him down. I'll do that. Okay, that's a switch. Omanite and Whorehouse GX. So he's drawing until he has 7 cards. Oh, so this means you've used all of them. This might mean you've used all of them, mate. Dang it! Where is my, you know, where is Giovanni when you need one? Oh, Giovanni. But okay, I mean, he's doing Sell I Wish still, so... That's boss order for Pikarom, and I'm just going for it. So since I can't have Giovanni, he can't play Marnie though. So that's boss. Again, I'm just gonna prepare my another Gengar since I can't really go for anything else. Yeah, Poltergeist. That's 100% knockout. Well, he has 3 switches, so he can use that. Marnie research. Okay, I mean knockout. Wait, what? Big charm. Okay, that's a big charm. Oh, he got me there. I got cocky. Not gonna lie, but that one big charm, mate. That one big charm. So he's gonna charge another Pikarom on his bench. Sure, I still have Great Catcher, so I can go for it. And with everything he did, he kind of... Yeah, I still have to find my Giovanni. Giovanni... Okay, I mean... Sure. I don't know why he went and did that, but... Again, I have a knockout, I'm not gonna say no to do that. So, Great Catcher, 1, 2. So he's probably thinking about taking 5 prize cards. So... at least 100, okay, so that's 100 damage. I mean, he can switch. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do an energy switch. Yep, that's Mal and Lana. So he really wants to get rid of all of his cards, all of his, you know, trainer cards, mons. Which again, it's not a bad idea for him. Okay, so that's just a full blitz, which means... Oh, I know what that means. Okay, so I know what he's gonna try to do. I can't play Mani. So that's... I mean, if he has boss, he can win. So Poltergeist, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 250. That is it. That's the game. The deck is still alive, even though he didn't hit Giovanni. Oh, Giovanni, let me down, but we still won. So it was not that bad after all. I mean, yeah, it could have been a lot worse. It really could have been. Call a coin flip, heads. So again, if he's gonna go first, fine. If he's gonna go second, also fine. And then I start is okay as well. Like I mean, it sometimes annoys, but like I know there's like 50-50. I'm gonna get either Crobat or Dedenne. So yeah, it doesn't annoy me that much, at least. It could have, like, let me tell you. But Stadium Nav? Okay, Gengar. Since I have a research in my hand. And a 1 on Manite. So next turn to switch, research, Horror House GX. Because I kind of lured him into thinking I don't have... Ooh, whoa. Oh, he whiffed a lot, let me tell you. He just got rid of a lot of stuff. But he's trying now to get to his GX turn 1. That's a no-brainer. Oh, but he's like really getting rid of Metal Saucers. Okay, still going quick ball. So that's gonna be a Crobat, I think. Yeah, it is. It is a Crobat. So he really wants to get that GX turn 1. But I feel like by doing so, he's just getting rid of the resources he might need in the long run. But I don't know if it's a great idea. Okay, that's Aurora, still getting rid of the energy. Crobat. Because, I mean, he knows if I'm gonna lock down his items, he can't play Metal Saucers. He can't go to that. But I can tell he's gonna try. Like, he's going for it. 27 cards left. Energy switch. Oh. Fioni. Okay. Fiona is an interesting play. Okay, I have Giovanni, great. So if I'm gonna use the GX now, he can't play anything, but he wants to go for the GX itself. So I'm going Poltergeist. Let's see. Boss, Big Charm, Switch. Okay, and the energy. So he can't use energy switches. He can't use a switch now as well. I mean, he's locked. He can only use supporters. So I think he's gonna use that boss's order just to get rid of Gengar and Mimikyu from an active spot. Whirlpool Saction. He still has a boss order that he can play. So I think he's gonna go for... Okay, he's not. Never mind. Fine with me. Honestly, I don't think there's a need for me. I mean, I know he has that boss order. But he has to find Malo and Lana. Try to use only Gengar in basics. Mate, like, okay, so I've been doing this deck for a long time. So going only that, can cut you down super fast, and it's just another take on a Gengar. And honestly, this works better than the regular Gengar that you think that way. It gives too many mulligans, it gives too much stuff to your opponent early turns, and you don't really want to do that. And here I have my Giovanni. I can get rid quite easily of the stuff that I don't really need and want. And that's gonna be a retreat. I'm gonna try to get his ADP. So let's take a look. Oh yeah, I mean, that's a knockout. Because the thing is, you know, it's all about... there we go. Down goes ADP. It's all about getting options, and the more options you can get, and you can always Giovanni it back to the discard pile, so you don't really waste space. Let me tell you, Giovanni is working miracles for this deck. It's super good. And I feel like, you know, more and more decks should go and play that Giovanni, because even with Elder Ghastly... Well, and there you have it, right? The Gengar deck. He's back, he's better than ever, and you might say that. So, if you enjoy what I'm doing over here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like that. And of course, down there below, we got a 5% discount any code with purchase on Professor Oak. And also, the TCG player code is down there below as well. So, in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye, good night, have a fantastic rest of the day. Take care, bye.